Hi, welcome back to Poptography. For today's On the Hunt, again, I went to the Warwick Mall to my favorite collectible store, the Toy Vault, and man, again, they did not disappoint. I have these pops I'm about to show you, and I don't even think many people know that they're even released or I got them early, but let's take a look and see what we picked up on this hunt. Welcome back to Poptography. As I was saying in the intro, very excited. Went to my local Toy Vault over at Warwick Mall. Just kind of happened in there, and very, very excited to show you what we found in the Toy Vault. Like, could not believe we saw these. So, we picked up Kylo Ren number 770 from the new Retro Series wave. Very, very excited for these. This is a very similar one to, I think, the Darth Vader that we had in the very first Retro Series wave that they did, with the blues and the red. But I just love how they do these graphic novel style looking pops, the finishes on these. So very excited for this bad boy. The next one, probably one of my favorites in this wave, is none other than Boba Fett number 769, which I was very excited because it's a different pose of Boba Fett. It's definitely Book of Boba Fett or newer Book of Boba Fett, because you've got the black undergarments rather than the kind of hospital scrub blues or grays, whatever that was. So definitely a newer version and newer sculpt, but done in that graphic novel style of the Retro Series. This I can't wait to get out of this box. And the third, and definitely not the least, is one a lot of fans of Clone Wars have been excited to get. We got Clone Trooper 5, CT5555. So number 768, 5s. Look at that. That is really, really, really cool. All right. So I know I want to save the best for last. We're saving 5s for last. Let's start with Kylo Ren. Let's open him up. Now, a little disappointed because the back of the boxes do not have the comic book or graphic novel that the figure is inspired by on the back, which is a little disappointing because I have a little display where I put the Retro Series and the comic covers together, and I would have liked to have seen that. That's all. But let's take a look. Kylo Ren, number 770 of the Retro Series. Wow, looks really, really cool. So not only did they get this really cool kind of blue, red, great contrast, they even did the acrylic of his lightsaber like a little more, I don't know, like candied, if you will. Kind of looks, when you see it, it looks a little, it goes with it. It's not as deep as you would see in a regular common sculpt of this. So it accentuates it a little bit in the way the lightness of it they did. It's kind of like, it looks like a gummy bear red. It's different, but it fits. That's what I'm trying to make the point. But the other thing I see is all the great detail you get in Kylo Ren, Supreme Leader at this point, with all the cracks in the helmet. Love the cape with the hood, all the texture in that. Again, and the paint style to give it that graphic novel with the highlights and everything. Very, very, very well done. Great looking pop. And as always, I'll put all these at the very end. I'm going to put all these on the turntable so you can get a better look at them. All right, so let's take a look at number 769 Boba Fett next. this guy looks really, really incredible. Again, the paint that they're doing on the application of these to look like a graphic novel is just absolutely better than they've done before. It's just so good. We've got new sculpts, new paint treatments for retro. They just look so much more detailed than even the last wave, which I really enjoyed. These just look very, very nice. I know my buddy Christopher is not a fan of the retro series, but this Boba Fett is just fire. It looks so good. So good. Look at all that. Like, it looks so cool. Got a lot of great detail, and his jetpack in the front. You've got, like, you know, the highlights coming across. I mean, just like they would in a comic book, graphic novel. I mean, that looks so good. So good. All right, this one is the one I know I've been waiting for. Probably a lot of you been waiting on. Let's take a look at fives. CT5555. I think it's CT27-5555 actually. Trooper 5, 768. Man, this guy just looks so cool. Now, I really think this is kind of different too, how they did this. Basically, because clone troopers usually in white, you know, armor, they did like these like blue kind of shadow highlights within it. It looks really like a light blue. Looks really cool. A lot of great detail. So much on this pop with all the different layers and everything, and the textures and the detail in the paint, the blasters, the helmet, the symbol for fives on his helmet that he has. It's just so, what an iconic clone trooper to finally have to the collection. Like, really, really excited to have this guy. And on top being a retro series, because I love the retro series, like this just takes the cake. I mean, all three of these are phenomenal on their own, but like, I think it's maybe because I love the character fives so much, and not that I don't like Boba Fett any less or Kylo, but like, those are just outstanding pops, each one of these. So again, I'm going to put these on the turntable individually so you can get a look at all of them. What did you guys think? I know some people aren't a big fan of the retro series. I am. I love the retro series, the comic book covers. But would you get these? And I know they've got a Target exclusive, Admiral Akbar, out there. And they also have a Boxlunch Darth Vader that's a glow-in-the-dark exclusive. Which I know I've already ordered the Boxlunch. I think the pre-orders for the Admiral Akbar are actually sold out, so I'm hoping to have to find that in a while, and I probably will. I'm not too concerned. Usually can find those at Target pretty easily. So anyway, I'm excited. I love the retro series. What's your thoughts? Any of these, you know, pops that you're going to add to your collection or not? Put that in the comments. Very curious. And if you enjoyed today's content, please hit the like, definitely hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of Pop Photography. Until then, may the force be with you.